Hey, good morning, everybody. First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad here. Here, a quick update on the cold front moving through. We had some on again, off again showers this morning, and we're watching the back edge of this front. A little bit of good news for the Western Carolinas. That cold front is just now entering the mountains. It's right about here. So anything in the mountains, you're likely going to survive seeing anything too strong. What I'm watching for this afternoon is what's going to happen east of I-77. Remember, that's where our severe weather threat is going to be this afternoon, because we've got some time for things to heat up here. In fact, if you look at the temperatures in the 70s down here in South Carolina, 60s up here in North Carolina. But let me turn on the dew points, because the dew points kind of tell the story here. Dew points are well into the 60s. In fact, I'm going to throw up the dew point contours here real quickly, and you can see the moisture ahead of the front. So the front's real easy to see when you pull up those dew points. So this deeper moisture and warmth moving up from the south is really what we're going to watch this afternoon and really through about midday to see if we get any storms develop. So as this front moves to the east and gets to about right here, there should be just enough instability for some strong storms to develop this afternoon. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center has kind of shifted the biggest threat for severe storms towards Raleigh and Greenville and just east of Charlotte. So Charlotte's on the very edge of potentially some strong storms. So let me bring up real quickly the model data. We'll show you what's going to happen this afternoon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the short range rapid refresh model. And so this is showing kind of what we expect to happen into the afternoon. I'm going to stop this right around midday here, and you can see some storms trying to pop up as the front is pushing to the east. We'll go to about noontime here. So there's the front at noon crossing here, but some storms trying to develop ahead of it, and likely some new storms developing along the front as it pushes to the east. So this is what it should look like at noon. So let me back this up a second. So we'll back this up and we'll go ahead a little bit. We'll go to noontime, 1, 2. So you see that 1 to 2 o'clock time frame. So about noon to 1, 2, the front starts to push to the east, and you see the storms bubbling up. So very scattered storms, but again, that kind of lines up perfectly with where we see the severe weather risk being the highest, just to the east of Charlotte. So this area we'll watch around 11 a.m. to about 2 p.m. But here for the Western Carolinas, you look like you're in the clear right now from anything severe. I'll put the radar back up right now, and you can see the front. It's really easy to see where it is. So as we go into the afternoon, we'll see if that severe weather threat kind of shifts. So that's the dew points. Let me look at the significant tornado parameter. You can see there are some little areas moving up ahead of the front. So this is why there's still a risk for some storms. This is the supercell parameter. And then I'll show you that thunderstorm fuel. Not really big, but right in here, you see it trying to move north. So we watch that thunderstorm fuel to see how far north this fuel gets pushed to the north ahead of the cold front. So we've got a couple more hours to keep an eye on this, but for the Western Carolinas, we're in the clear from Charlotte east. There's still a small severe weather threat through about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Then behind this front, it cools off. Look at these temperatures on the backside. Only in the 40s and 50s this morning, so much cooler air on the way once the front clears the Carolinas, I should say. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. If anything changes, I will post updates online as well as on air and on WCNC.com.